Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 Milwaukee Braves baseball here on the channel. On May 22nd, 1961, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates traveling to Milwaukee to take on the Milwaukee Braves. Let's take a look at the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates lineup. Playing center, leading off is Bill Vernon. Playing short, batting second is Dick Grote. Playing left field, batting third is Bob Skinner. Doing the catching, batting fourth is Smokey Burgess. Batting fifth, playing right field is Roberto Clemente. Playing first, batting sixth is Rocky Nelson. Playing third, batting seventh is Don Hoke. And playing second and batting eighth is Bill Mazeroski. And batting ninth on the mound doing the pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates is HARVEY. Let's take a look at the Milwaukee Braves home team starting lineup. Leading off, playing right field is Lee May. Batting second, playing second is Frank Boland. Playing third, batting third is Eddie Matthews. Playing center, batting fourth is Hank Aaron. And behind the plate doing the catching and batting fifth is Joe Torre. And playing first, batting sixth is Joe Adcock. Playing left field, batting seventh is Frank Thomas. And playing short, batting eighth is Roy McMillan. And on the mound, batting ninth for the Milwaukee Braves is Bob BUHL. Let's get down to the field here in Milwaukee and get this game started, folks. Here's the first pitch to Bill Vernon. And that ball is lifted in the center field. Aaron's got a play on that ball for the first out here in the game. That brings up Dick Grote. Here's the pitch to Grote. And they strike him out. 2 down here in the first. Here comes Mr. Skinner. And they strike out Dick Skinner. 3 up and 3 down. 2 strikeouts for the Braves. As we go to the bottom of the first, we got May, Boland, and Matthews due up for the Braves. Here's the first pitch to Lee May. 36. And that ball is going to be swung on and missed. Strike out. Lee goes down swinging. Here's Frank Boland. And that ball's going to be hit down the short. Grote fires over to Nelson. That's 2 outs here in the first. Brings up Eddie Matthews. Here's the pitch to Eddie. And that ball is popped up to third. Hoke's got it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We go to the top of the second. The score, 0-0. Due up for the Pirates is Burgess, Clemente, and Nelson. Here's the pitch to Smokey. And he pops that up behind the plate. No, he doesn't. Bob with a W. He walks him. He's on balls. Burgess makes his way down the first. That brings up Clemente. 1 on, nobody out. 56 and a strikeout, Clemente. 1 down here in the second. Here comes Rocky Nelson. 63. That's a fly ball to center field. Aaron drifts back, makes the catch. 2 down here in the second. Here comes Mr. Hoke. And that is going to be another base on balls. Bob's getting a little wild here in the second. First and second, now 2 outs for Mazeroski. Pitch to Bill. And that ball is hit back to Bob. He tosses it over to first to get out of the inning, so the walks don't bite him in the butt this inning. We go to the bottom of the second, still 0-0. Due up for the Braves is going to be Aaron, Torres, and Adcock. Here's the pitch to Hank, and that is going to be a single in the left field for Henry. Lead runner on. That brings up Joe Torre, who's been hitting the cover off the ball since he's been called up here. He's only hitting 400, folks, with a home run and 4 RBIs. Let's see if he can keep this up. Here's the pitch to Joe. And that's 2 balls and no strikes on Joe. Let's see if he can take advantage of this hitter's count. And that is a ball hit down the short. Groats only plays over the first. That's 1 down, runner in scoring position over Joe Adcock. That's Aaron. He's got pretty good speed out there. Here's the pitch to Joe. And they strike out Joe. 2 outs here in the second. Here's Frank Thomas and takes a 2-out hit to get Aaron in. And that ball is going to be hit down to short. Line drive. And that'll do it for the Braves. They leave Hank out there at second. We go to the top of the third. Pittsburgh Pirates 0, Milwaukee Braves 0. We got Haddick, Vernon, and Grote due up for the Pirates here in the third. Here's the pitch to Harvey. And they strike him out. 1 down here. Here comes Bill Vernon up now. And that's going to be popped up to short. 2 down. And that brings up Dick Grote. Grote's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. And that ball is going to be laced in the left center for a base hit. Pirates get 1 on here with 2 outs. For Skinner here, what can Bob do? And that's a pop up to short to end the inning. So the Pirates leave 1 on. We go to the bottom of the third, 0-0. We got the bottom part of the lineup due up for the Braves. McMillan, BUHL, and then Lee May, top of the order. Here's the pitch to Mack. And they walk Mack. And Bob will try to sacrifice him down the second. Here's the pitch to Bob. And he's going to do just that. A ball is hit down the first. He'll throw over to Maz covering. And that'll be 1 out. But Mack makes his way down the second in the scoring position for the top of the order here with 1 out. Let's see if Lee May can get him in here. And they're going to walk May. Make it on first and second with 1 out. Bring up Frank Boland. See if Frank can get a 1-out hit here. And that ball is hit in the center field. Vernon comes in a few steps, not deep enough to get Mack over to third. So that's 2 outs now for Matthews. He'll take a 2-out hit here to score. break this deadlock. And they strike out Matthews. Braves leave 2 on. We go to the top of the 4th. Pirates nothing. Braves nothing. We got Burgess, Clemente, and Nelson due up for the Pirates here in the 4th. Here's the pitch to Smokey. And that ball was going to be hit down the 2nd. Easy play for Frank. Fires over the Adcock. 1 down. And here's the pitch to Clemente. Clemente is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. He hits that ball down the 2nd also. Again, Frank up with it. Fires over the Joe. 2 outs. Comes Rocky Nelson up now for the Pirates. He's 0 for 1. He flew out the center. And they strike out Rocky. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Nothing. Aaron, Torrey, and Adcock, the heart of the lineup, due up for the Braves. Let's see if they can cash in on this. And they strike out Henry. Henry goes down swinging. 1 out here in the 4th. Brings up Joe Torrey. And they walk Joe. Joe trots on down the 1st. Brings up another Joe Adcock now with a runner on 1st, 1 out. And here's the pitch to Adcock. And that ball is going to be hit down the short over the 2nd. Not hard enough to get to. So that'll put Adcock on at 1st with 2 down now for Frank Thomas. Here's the pitch to Frank. 32, and that ball is going to be hit down to 2nd. He'll go to short way over to Grote. That'll end the inning. Braves leave 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Pittsburgh Pirates nothing. Milwaukee Braves nothing. Due up for the Pirates here in the 5th inning is Houck, Mazeroski, and HADDIX. The bottom part of the lineup. Here's the pitch to Houck. And he gets a hold of this ball, pitched by Bob. And he drives that ball into right field for a single. Lead runners aboard here. Pirates. Brings up Bill Mazeroski. Here's the pitch to Bill. And that'll be ball 4. And all of a sudden the Pirates is making some noise here, 1st and 2nd. And again, I think HADDIX going to try to bunt, sacrifice them both in the scoring position here. 1st and 2nd, the pitch to HADDIX. 21, that's a 30. And that ball's hit back to the pitcher. His only plays the 1st. And Frank Bowen's over there covering 1st for 1 out. But that puts runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Runs are a little hard to come by, it looks like today. So the Braves are going to play the infield in, try to cut that run off. Here's the pitch to Bill Vernon. And that is ball 4. He walks the bases loaded. Now what you want to see here. The only good part about that is it does set up the double play. The Braves will play the defense back. Here's the pitch to Dick Grote. 63. And that is a fly ball to center. Is it deep enough to score? No. Aaron comes racing in, makes the catch, and Hoke will stay at 3rd. So we got 2 outs. The base is still loaded for Skinner. Here's the pitch to Bob. 21, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. And that'll end the inning. So the Braves get out of the mess. Bases loaded. Nobody scores. That could cost the Pirates here. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom part of the order due up. You got McMillan, BUHL, followed by Lee May. Here's the pitch to Roy. And they won't walk, Mac. And Bob's going to try to sacrifice him down the second, get him in scoring position. And that's 2 balls and no strikes on Bob. And now it's a 2-2 count. Bob's still going to try to bunt. And 36 pass ball. That's going to put Mac into scoring position. They're going to take the bunt off now. So that's a 3-2 count on Bob. Got a runner on second. And nobody out with a 3-2 count. And here's the pitch to Bob. See if he can get him over to third. And he strikes out. But thanks to the pass ball, that's as good as a bunt. Here comes Lee May up now with a runner in scoring position. And he walks on down the first. So we got first and second now for Frank Bowen. See if Frank can come through here with a 1-out hit. And that ball is hit down the third. That's a line drive down the third. And they double Mac up at second. And that'll end the inning, folks. Bowen hits into the double play. So the Braves miss a great opportunity in the fifth also. So we go to the top of the sixth. Pittsburgh Pirates, nothing. Milwaukee Braves, nothing. We got Burgess, Clemente, and Nelson due up for the Pirates. Here's the pitch to Burgess. 63, he flies out to Hank in center. 1 down here in the sixth. Here comes Roberto Clemente, and he hits that ball down the short. McMillan fires over to Aycock, 2 down. Here's Rocky Nelson up now for the Pirates, and he hits that ball down the third. And Matthews up with it, fires across the diamond. 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. So we go to the bottom of the sixth. We got the heart of the lineup due up for the Braves. Matthews, Aaron, and Torrey. See if they can break this deadlock 0-0 game. Here's the pitch to Matthews. And he's going to single into left. He's runner aboard here in the sixth. Brings up Hank Aaron. See if Hank can drive him in from first. How's it going, D. Scott? Here's the pitch to Hank. And that is hit down to second. Over to short. He fires over the Nelson at first, and that's your old 4-6-3 double play. That wipes off the runner. Brings up Joe with nobody on now. Here's the pitch to Joe Torrey. And that is going to be popped up to third. That'll win the sixth. We go to the top of the seventh. Pirates, nothing. Braves, nothing. We got Hoke, Mazeroski, and probably late in the game, depending on what happens, a pitch hitter for HADDIX. Here's the pitch to Hoke. 26. That ball's hit down the third. Matthews up with it. Fires across to Adcock. 1 down. Here's Bill Mazeroski. What can Maz do here? 23. Again, that ball's hit down to Matthews. Again, he fires over to Adcock. 2 down. Since there's 2 down, nobody on, we're going to let HADDIX bat. Harvey's pitching a hell of a game. We don't want to take him out and let the bullpen blow it. So here's the pitch to Harvey. And that ball is lined back to Bob for the final out here in the 7th. 3 up and 3 down for the Pirates. So we go to the bottom of the 7th, the 7th inning stretch. Alrighty, we got Adcock, Thomas, and McMillan due up for the Braves. If anybody gets on, and Bob BUHL will be up. There'll be a pitch hitter for him if they got runners on. Here's the pitch to Joe Adcock. 25, and that is a single in the left field. Again, the Braves get the lead runner on. They haven't been able to take advantage of it, that's for sure. Here comes Frank Thomas up. That will get some bullpen action up there for the Pirates. Can't waste too much time here. They'll get Face and Schultz up. Righty-lefty combination. And here's the pitch to Frank. And that ball is hit in the left field. Skinner's got that. 1 down here. Comes a Mac. McMillan up now, 1 out and a runner on first. And that's going to be a 2-ball, no strike. Don't count on Mac. Let's see if he can come through here with this batter's count. And nope. He hits that ball down the short. Ropes up with it. Tosses it over to Maz. He fires it over to Nelson for your 6-4-3 inning double play. And that's it for the Braves in the 7th. We go to the 8th. We got the top of the order due up for the Pirates, Vernon, Grote, and Skinner. Here's the pitch from Bob. And that ball is laced in the right field. And that'll get the Braves bullpen up. And they'll get Raymond and Drombowski up there in the Braves bullpen. Here's the pitch to Grote. Braves are looking to turn a double play here. 25, that's not going to happen. That's going to be a single into center. And that's going to be it for Bob. And Vernon will stop at second. So it's first and second, nobody out. Two lefties coming up. So they're going to bring in, I guess they'll bring in Raymond. They only got 1 lefty in the bullpen. That's Moorhead. So they're going to bring Raymond in to pitch. Well, no, they're going to bring Moorhead. He's due up first. Let's see if Moorhead can pitch to these lefties, and we'll pitch hit for him. So Moorhead's going to come into the game. Hey, Tim. Bring in the lefty here. Face the 2 lefties. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Again, the Braves are looking to turn a double play. Here's the pitch to Skinner. And that ball is popped up behind the plate. Torres takes his mask off. He makes the play. That's the all-important first out. Now what they turn to with the catcher, Burgess, up, they can get out of this mess. Here's the pitch to Smokey. And that ball is hit down the third. Matthews fires over to Frank at second. He fires over to Adcock. Around the horn they go, and that ends the inning. The Braves get out of a jam. Nice pitching by Moorhead. Get the two lefties. We'll have a pitch hitter for him as HADDIX comes out. Yeah, pitcher's duel here, that's for sure. Let's see who's going to come out and pitch hit. We're going to have Mr. Billy Martin come up. Oh, Alfred. Going to pitch hit here for Moorhead. Alexis Arguello always wanted to know, who is the greatest fighter in America? Who is this Billy Martin? He's going to find out. Here's Billy up to pitch hit. Here's the pitch to Billy. And Billy's going to fly out to deep right, but Clemente's got room out there. And that'll be the first out here in the 8th. One down. That brings up Lee May. And that's going to be a foul ball, strike one on May. And May's going to pop up the Hoke down there at third for the second out of the inning. Let's see if Frank Boland can keep this inning alive here. 62, he hits a deep drive in the right field. But again, Clemente's got room out there. 1, 2, 3, go to Braves. As we go to the top of the 9th, your score, Pittsburgh Pirates, nothing. Milwaukee Braves, nothing. We got a righty, lefty, righty. So in comes Raymond. Let's see what old Raymond can do here. For the Braves. There's Clyde. Alrighty, he'll be facing Clemente, Nelson, and Hoke here in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Roberto. And that ball is lifted in the center field. Aaron's on his horse, running back, and makes the catch. One down here in the 9th. Here's Rocky Nelson. And Rocky's 0 for 3, flown out, grounded out, and struck out. And now let's add a walk to that. There's the go-ahead run down at first base, folks. That brings up Don Hoke. Runner on first, one out. 41, just what the doctor ordered. Ball's hit down the MAC. At short, he fires over to Frank at second. He fires it over to Joe Adcock, 6-4-3, ending inning double play. And we go to the 9th. Score. Pirates, nothing. Braves. And if you're a Braves fan, you can't ask for better than this. We got Matthews, Aaron, and Torrey due up. Adcock is still on the mound. He's pitching a shutout. Here's the pitch to Matthews. 61. That is going to be strike one on Eddie. And he strikes him out. Matthews goes down swinging, one down here in the 9th. Here comes Henry Hank Aaron. And that ball is hit in the center field, but Vernon's got that. 2 down. Here's Joe Torrey. See if he can keep this 9th inning alive, folks. And he trots on down the first with a walk. And I think that's going to be it for HADDIX. I think he's running out of gas. We don't want to keep this up. He's due up second, though. Sure, what to do. Let's see here. We'll bring in Bill Face. We'll pitch that. Adcock. Here. And then we'll have to pitch it for Face in the 10th if it goes that far, folks. First, they got to get out of this inning. They can't worry about who's batting second. All righty. Face in the face, Adcock, pun intended. Here's the pitch to Joe, runner on first. And that ball is hit in the center field. And Joe, with 2 outs, will end up at third. Nice piece of hitting by Adcock. So we got first and third now. And that brings up Frank Thomas. Can Frank get a base hit and drive in Joe to end this game, folks? Here's the pitch to Frank Thomas. And that's not going to happen, folks. That ball is hit down to second. Bill will go the short way over to Grote. And that'll win the threat. The Braves leave 2. We got extra. Read all about it. Extra baseball, folks. We go to the 10th. We got Mazeroski, a pitch hitter for Face, and Vernon due up for the Pirates. Here's the pitch to Bill. And that is going to be a base hit in the left field. The Pirates get the lead runner on. And like I say, we'll have a pitch hitter here for Face. Who's going to pitch hit here? We're going to bring Dick Stewart in. One swing and a bat, and Dick could make this a 2-run game. All righty. Here's the pitch to Dick Stewart. And that ball is going to be driven into center field. And Bill will stop at second. So the first 2 batters are aboard here in the 10th. First and second. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Vernon. Braves need a double play in the worst way, or a strikeout or a pop-up. 64 and a strike. Vernon out. It's that first out. That's a big out. That brings up Grote, who's not very fleet of foot. Can they get Grote to hit into a double play. Here's the pitch to Dick Grote. A 62. And that ball is hit down the third on a line drive. No, on the ground this time, sorry. Ball was hit on the ground down the third. Matthews fires over to Bolin, who fires over the Adcock. 5-4-3 around the horn. They get what they needed. Sure, Braves keep flirting with danger here. We go to the bottom of the 10th, folks. Your score: Pittsburgh Pirates, nothing. Milwaukee Braves, nothing. Bottom part of the order due up for the Braves, though. And they'll have to face a new pitcher here for the Pirates. Who are we going to bring in here? Let's bring in Bobby. Bobby Chance comes in the pitch. He'll be facing McMillan, a pitch hitter for Raymond, and then May back at the top of the order. Here's the pitch to McMillan, and he hits that ball down the Grote. Fires it over the first. One down. Let's see who's going to pitch hit here for Raymond. I think it's going to be Al Spangler's going to pitch hit. No, let's see. Not going to be Al. We'll have Johnny Logan come in the pitch hit here. Here's Johnny. One down, nobody on for Logan. Here's the pitch to Logan. And he hits that ball down to second. Easy play for Mazeroski. And that'll be the second out here in the 10th. All right, that brings up Lee May now. 2 outs, nobody on. And that ball is lifted into center field. Vernon's got it. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. We go to the 11th, folks. Still, Milwaukee Braves, nothing. Pittsburgh Pirates, nothing. Trombowski will come in to pitch for the Braves. See what Mo can do here against Pirates. Yeah, exactly, D. Scott, I'll say. Pitched a hell of a game not to get a decision, both of them. Due up here for the Pirates, and the 11th is Skinner. Burgess and Clemente, so he's got the heart of the lineup to deal with. Here's the pitch to Skinner. And that's going to be a fly ball to deep center. But Aaron's got room. He's at the track. 1 out. Here's Smokey up now. And Burgess hits that ball down the short. Mack moves over to his left. Fires it over to first. 2 outs here. Brings up Roberto Clemente up now. Here's the pitch to Roberto. and he laces that ball in the right field for a base hit, folks. So 2 outs, runner on first. Go ahead, runner on Rocky Nelson. Here's the pitch to Rocky. And that ball is hit down the second. Frank bobbles it. No play. Giving the Pirates an extra out here. First and second now. 2 outs. That brings up Hoke. Can he make the Braves pay for their mistake here? Make Bowling the GOAT. 52 outs of 27. No such luck. That ball's hit down Matthews at third. He fires over to second. Get the final out here in the 11th. So we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Braves have got Bowling, Matthews, and Aaron due up. Let's see what happens here in the bottom of the 11th. Here's the pitch to Frank. 35. That's going to be ball one. Here's the second pitch to Frank. 0-1 count. He hits that ball down the Grote. He fires over to Nelson. One down here in the 11th. Here comes Eddie. One swing and he can get us out of this game. The pitch to Matthews. And he got under that one, folks. Smokey goes back, fires off the mask. 2 outs. All up to Hank to try to do something here in the 11th. Here's the pitch to Henry. And he drives that ball in the left field for a base hit. Then old Hank's going to take off for second on the first pitch, which is a strike to Joe. So he gets himself in scoring position for Joe. Got a runner on second with 2 outs for Joe Torres. 1 strike pitch to Joe. See if he can drive him in and get this game over with. And that's exactly what it looks like he's going to do. He squares this ball up, folks. And that ball is laced into the gap in left field. And that'll be a single, normally a double, but he only needs to touch first. As Hammer and Hank comes trotting in from second. And that's your ball game. Joe Torres is your hero. He has been kicking butt since being called up a few days ago. And the Braves win a close one, 1-0, folks. Let's take a look at this box score. Oh, hail Joe Torres. Sure. He's all of a sudden the chief of this ball club, I'll tell you that. That was his 5th RBI of the season. None bigger than what that one was so far. Nice piece of base running for Hank to get in scoring position. Here's your line score. No runs on 7 hits and no errors for the Pirates. 1 run on 6 hits and no error and 1 error for the Braves. Like I say, the Grote, he had 2 hits on the day for the Pirates. Everybody else had 1 or none. Oh, Henry Aaron was 2 for 5 with a stolen base. Like I say. And Joe was 1 for 3. He walked twice. Like I say, he's hitting 385 on the year. Did the game agree with me making Torres the player of the game? Yes, it did. And let's look at this score. HADDIX, 8 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts. Face came in for 1/3 of an inning, gave up a hit. And poor Bob, 1 2/3, gave up 2 hits, a run, and that's it. Bob BUHL, 7 innings for the Braves, 4 hits, no runs, walked 4, struck out 5. Moorhead came in, got him out of the big jam there in the 8th. Raymond came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. And then old Mo comes in for an inning, gives up a hit, and gets the win for the Bravos. Let's do some fast play here in the National League. We got the Dodgers traveling up to Cincinnati, taking on the National League leaders here, the Reds. Let's see what happens up here in Cincinnati. And the Dodgers win. 5 runs on 13 hits and an error for the Dodgers. 3 runs and 7 hits and an error for the Reds. And the only other game in the National League today on May 22nd is the Giants traveling to St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. See what happens out here in St. Louis. And the Reds win. Giants 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors, and the Cardinals 6 runs on 11 hits and an error. Oh, exactly, Tim. Moorhead, yeah, like I say, he came in and pitched a hell of an 8th inning to get out of that mess. That's for sure, D. Scott. Yeah, Joe Torres, though, he is the man right now for the Braves, sure. We'll take a look at his stats here for the season, then we'll look at the standings here. There's Joe. So far on the season, he's 5 for 13, a home run, 5 RBIs. He's walked twice, struck out once, hitting .385 since being called up. When did he come up? Came up on the 21st. He's only played in 3 games. 2 for 5 in the first game of a doubleheader, and 2 for 5 in the second game with a home run. Now in this game, he's 1 for 3 with 2 walks. Having a hell of a year so far. Hopefully he keeps it up. And if anybody's been watching this replay, they sure needed some help at catcher because Charlie Lowe, I kept calling him Sorry Charlie. He was hitting under 100. Sure. I didn't want to go back here. I wanted to go to the standings. Sorry about that. Let's go to the standings here. All righty. You got the Cardinals now a half a game up on the Reds. How about that? The Reds are now a half a game behind the Cardinals. The Braves, after winning 4 in a row, are only 2 back, along with the Cubbies. San Francisco's 3 back. Dodgers are 5 back. Pirates are 6 back. And the Phils are holding everybody up. The big, broad shoulders of Philadelphia are 9.5 games back, folks. I want to thank D. Scott Howard and Tim for stopping by here in Milwaukee, for taking in the game. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out of Milwaukee, hit that like button and leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this 1961 replay with the Yankees and Braves. Yeah, he needed a big vacation. Until next time, you all have a great afternoon. We'll probably be on here a little later, either with some Glory Days boxing or some more baseball. Until then, y'all take care.